Gliese 581, a red dwarf star 20.5 light-years away. Once highly regarded as humanity's greatest discovery, now regarded as the worst mistake we could have made. 9th of October 2008, a message was sent to the star system from the Ukraine National Space Agency. 200 years later, we received the response. The private industry's elite banded together and decided to take action. Advancements in technology and biomedical research made the option of going to the Gliese system a realistic one. The United Asiatic Federation put forth funding for advancements in space travel. Private industries and shadow corporations went into overdrive, competing against each other to have their technology used in Earth's first deep space travel to another system, and Earth's first contact. This would be a one-way trip. Gaia, the culmination of Earth's knowledge and a representative of the pinnacle of our technology, departed for Gliese on June 5th, 2420. It reached the Gliese system on November 12th, 2620. The inhabitants of the Gliese system were at war. Gaia's entrance into the fray brought peace to the two factions, until communication could be established. Humanity offered peace and compromise, but none could be reached. Gaia returned to Earth in the year 2840 with a flotilla of ships, including those used for trade, transport, and war. However, the Nocturi were not entirely happy with their new environment. It was too bright and harsh for them. Humankind offered to research into their DNA for a means for them to live on Earth. But it failed, resulting in the death of the Nocturian Autorator. The Nocturi declared war on mankind. The Great War. We didn't stand a chance. Since the Great War, humanity has banded together and have sworn allegiance to destroy the Nocturi. These fighters are called the Resistance.
Fuck! Come on, come on, come on. The sounds of Nocturi hand weapons ripped through the sparse crowds of people, desperately running for what's left of their cold, tired, and exhausted lives. I can hear children screaming and crying for their mothers, but all in haste, as there is no escape. The Nocturi have completely surrounded the Protectorate, and no one is being spared. I watch a boy, no older than 14, bleed out on the steps of the sanctuary, his sister holding him, weeping and rocking back and forth. And I am filled with such sadness as I watch the people and the Protectorate that the resistance has kept safe for so many years fall. Today is our hour, and today we lose.
What's the gate? You're a lucky son of a bitch, mate. Fox and a fly kicked you out of the way. I want to be huffing and puffing right now.
Very clear.
So we can move this inside?
No, we stay out here till sunrise.
What, in the cold?
Yes, in the fucking cold.
I guess I'll take first watch then.
Great idea.
Good luck, mate.
Oh, fucking give me the saline.
Thank you.
Inspect the wound for foreign objects. Treat the wound for infection. Dress the wound. Apply pressure. Repeat if necessary.
Yeah, I'm aware of basic training.
Oh, really? Because you seem to have forgotten the basic watch your fucking back rule.
Well, that might have been the week you turned up on camp. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, just shut up! I was just scared.
I'm sorry. I assumed you were there. You're always there.
Do you know what 4 months today is?
4 months.
4 months today, I leave active duty. I have to go back to the Protectorate and churn out children for the rest of my life. Turn our children into soldiers for the next generation.
Been months on end, wondering if you're coming back to me, hoping to fuck that you remember to watch your back.
I don't have eyes in the back of my head.
I worry about you, KERION.
You assume things, and when you assume people die, and if you die out here without me, I will never forgive you. You just need to be smarter. You just need to be smarter.
You want to know what I dream about? When you're laying next to me and I feel you laying next to me, and I eventually drift off to sleep. I dream of our first little one. And the times I've been granted leave from the field and I sneak in to come and surprise you, and I can hear laughter coming from in the training room. You've already started training our little one. You just couldn't help yourself. And you look up and you smile at me, and I am so proud.
What am I training with? Is it not weapons or pulse pistols?
You got the entire freaking armory, yeah.
Look. Look. You should not question Burako's means of meeting his enemy. What could he have possibly learnt? We have lost half of our expedition and now 2 more. He's slipping. His reputation has gone to his head. Thinks of himself as untouchable. And the rest of us just mere cannon fodder. And What is he keeping that for? I agree. This mission is not gone as I had hoped. 4 of our own have fallen and now 2 more. However, he is Barakai. If anyone can complete this mission, it is him. We must trust in his decision and proceed as planned. Brak Togunak. Brak Togunak! Brak! Unaru ke foktu. Over there, one of your own has sought shelter in a defensible structure. Our people do not take pride in killing their challenge. We will allow you to run. Run! Fire your weapons. Do not kill him. He must make it into the structure.
This is Alpha 3, authentication code Gamma Gamma Foxtrot 9. Do you read? Fuck. I repeat, this is Alpha 3, authentication code Gamma Gamma Foxtrot 9. Respond.
Open the door! Open the fucking door, for fuck's sake!
Code!
What?
What's a fucking AC?
Charlie 6's... Fucking open the door!
That code's from a dead platoon. I don't know who you think you are, but you're not resistant.
I'm not one of them!
And why should I take your word for it?
Listen, I don't know what you've heard, but the 4th Company aren't dead.
And how the hell do you know that?
Well, I'm standing here, aren't I?
Who's your fire leader?
What?
I said, who's the fucking fire leader? The guy in charge.
We don't have a fucking... it wasn't a guy, it was Lieutenant Ryder.
How did you get through the Nocturi lines? There's a small army out there. How did you get through?
Let me go.
They let you go? Why?
I don't know.
Start talking.
Look, I'm a sniper with the 4th. Our communications got knocked out. We've been making our way back to base on foot. There's not many of us left.
Us? There's more of you?
Yeah, there's not many, but it's enough to give you a fighting chance.
Why would you sacrifice yourselves for me?
Because you're the hybrid.
No, I'm not.
Come on. I saw you fight him. No one's ever faced off against an Alpha Nocturi before and lived. Either you're fucking lucky or that guy's a dropkick.
Well, I'm not. And what do you mean you saw us? If there's more of you, why didn't you
We
fucking
were
help
to
us?
observe!
A man died while you watched. This better be a good story. That's your corner.
Like I said, I was the sniper with the 4th. We heard an explosion about half a click away from our position. So we came to investigate. We saw the bloodbath. I wanted to help. We all wanted to help, but Chimera ordered us just to observe. I mean, we got low on supplies. We were in no condition to fight a fully kitted up and supplied Nocturi offensive. So I just took my scope and I recorded everything I saw. What the fuck? Look, watching you and your partner being hunted, it wasn't easy to do. I wanted to help. I was just following orders, alright? I was following orders.
Your orders would have been to observe and gather any information you could to form an effective counter-strike.
I know. That's why I gave my recording to the others to take back. I figured making contact with you was important.
Well, you were wrong. So you decided to put 2 and 2 together and risk your life on a goddamn side mission based on a fucking assumption.
I thought it was important.
And now you put the rest of your platoon in danger with this assumption, and now what? Like you said, no ammo, no comms, no resources with which to mount a rescue mission. What was your grand plan? Take them out with pea shooters?
I didn't say we had no ammo. I said we were low.
Oh, well, you've inspired me with confidence. Tell me something. When this master plan of yours works, and you're standing on a pile of dead Nocturi, and I'm standing there next to you, grovelling with gratitude, what next?
I don't know, you had to get here somehow.
What makes you think the Nocturi haven't already found and stripped our trucks, immobilised them, or turned them into bombs? Turn your ignition and boom! There goes your Sunday
didn't
drive.
think of
That's
that.
right, you didn't think.
Look, I'm trying to save your ass here. You think you'd at least show fucking appreciation?
Appreciation? For what? I'm stuck in a shack, surrounded by the enemy, and planning to blow this piece of shit to buggery and hopefully take a few Nocturi with me, with whatever V9 I have left, which is fuck all, mind you. And now that you've arrived, oh holy saviour, I'm still stuck in a shack and planning to blow this piece of shit to buggery and take a few Nocturi with me when they get closer. The only upside is, now I can make a bigger boom. Give me that.
What, with me along with...
With you along with it. I've been fighting the Nocturi a lot longer than you have. Sacrifices need to be made, even for smaller victories. And if that means I get to take a couple of those pale-skinned, sparkly-eyed fucks with me, and unless you've got a better idea, other than hope one of your mates happens to come a small nuke in his rucksack, you're coming with me. You fucking move! That is your corner! If you fucking move, I will fucking kill you!
Why did you let him go? A single human can last weeks without food, but only days without water. With 2 men sharing limited resources, they will succumb sooner. Be very careful with the venom you speak with your words, or I may just find a way to finish this mission without your input. I want him! We all want him! Ah!
Fucking stuck in a shack, surrounded by the enemy.
Technically, we're not surrounded.
Who gives a fuck? If they come, we're fucked.
A little bit louder, mate. I don't think they heard you.
What's gonna happen when they start advancing?
They won't.
Oh, why not?
Because they think we're armed, leaving them to easy pickings as soon as they enter the clearing.
So you're bluffing?
Until backup arrives.
If backup arrives.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lieutenant Stone. Colonel Dawn sends his apologies, but he's otherwise detained. Nevertheless, he's ordered me to advise you all of recent developments. This base is no longer safe. The Colonel has recommended that all personnel must relocate to the beta site.
This is ridiculous. On what recommendation is this based on?
Quite some time ago, Nocturi chatter went silent for exactly 3 minutes and 23 seconds. This is the longest radio silence we've observed since the war began.
And? It could be many things. It could also be nothing. I dare say it clearly doesn't warrant an immediate evacuation of every man, woman and child in this camp.
This is true. However, when the silence ended, this is what we heard before the silence.
Nocturi language. What are they saying?
Various things. Flight plans, rebuilding orders, ordering dinner, death to humans, the usual chatter. Then, we have a strange interference that our technicians have been unable to explain for now. Now, exactly 3 minutes and 23 seconds later,
What are they saying now?
well, as you can tell, it's quite frantic, and it's hard to hear some of the audio. But what we've been able to pick up from different stations is the same message. They are coming.
Who is they?
The one thing the Nocturi are afraid of: themselves.
I don't understand.
It's common knowledge that the Nocturi that we brought back here had their planet blown up by their far superior enemy, who were also Nocturi. It seems that some of them may have survived and followed us back home, hoping that one day a situation like the one we are currently in will happen, thus leaving them free to pick off whoever's left standing and claim this planet as their own. Therefore, we must head to the ranges where we have a more permanent stronghold. We leave in 3 days.
So what's the plan? So what's the plan?
I'm going to send a message to the resistance. Hopefully they'll get it. Hopefully they'll send back up.
Okay. What's the message?
I don't know, I was thinking along the lines of send back up.
You know you don't have to be such a dick all the time, right?
Listen, I was trained to survive on my own. Other people just distract or slow me down. Right now, you're doing both. Either shut the fuck up, or you can help me sort out this ammunition I found. Empty these cartridges into this container, and let me know when you're done.
What are we going to do with all the gunpowder?
We're gonna make bombs.
Report. Nothing yet. It's been quiet since the second human entered the structure. I say we attack now. No, it's only 2 humans. No, it's 1 human, and the Kishta. I can take him. You tried and you failed. We wait. We could have ended this hours ago. I will not sanctify the deaths or the wasted resources on the Kishta. Not if we can help it. Now you care about our safety. Hold your tongue, or you will lose it.
Give me the knife. You got a name?
It's Michael.
So tell me about yourself. What's your story?
I told you, I was a sniper with the 4th.
No, what's your real story? Tell me about yourself.
Really?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I grew up in the northern section of Cumberland. My father was actually a farmer for the War Council.
Really? You like farming?
No, I hated it. Every day I'd see the soldiers leaving the barracks and then coming back and getting shit-faced and swapping war stories and just wanted that.
Really?
What?
You really expect me to believe that?
It's the truth.
You become a soldier so as you can get shit-faced and tell fairy tales to other grown men. Are you serious?
Yeah. What?
Listen, we might not make it out of here alive, You want to spend your last hours alive lying? It's about a girl, isn't it? Don't look so surprised, little whelp like you. Of course it's about a girl. It's always about a girl. Don't tell me you had your eye on a little miss for a while and you finally plucked up the courage to ask her out and she dropped you like a sack of shit for a soldier to. Sound about right? Look, I know you're not a fighter. I noticed at the moment I grabbed you. You're cannon fodder. We put you in the front line with the real fighters behind you to keep you alive long enough so as we can advance.
No, they put me in the fourth. They wouldn't have put me in the fourth.
Unless they were desperate. Look, I don't doubt you can fire a weapon, but one-on-one with a living, breathing Nocturi, could you man up and tell him where to go? I didn't think so. If you want to live, you need to find a reason to live. And keep it close to here. It'll give you all the strength you need. And whatever you do, you don't let that go. Because sometimes it'll be all you have left. And in most cases, that's all you'll ever need. I need you to have my back. Can I trust you?
You're dead. You're dead now.
You know, the difference between me and you is I've got no one to fight for. Only myself. And it makes me strong. So I know that if I die, I won't go down without a fight. And I'll fight with tooth and nail so as I can keep fighting for myself. You need to find something that'll give you the strength when the chips are down. So you can keep going, even when your body is screaming at you to give up. You keep going. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Don't say it like a bitch. Put some nutsack behind it.
Yes.
I want those fuckers to hear it. I want them to know it's not just me versus them. I want them to know that I've got backup, And we're not afraid to take them on. Do you want them to shit their pants?
Yes.
Do you want to show them what humans do when they're cornered?
Fucking die.
Yes!
Yes!
Good! Good. Dry yourself up, mate. You're leaking.
I didn't see you at the meeting. However, I have a feeling you heard everything.
Yeah, I got the gist of it. How did they take it?
Every single person living in this protectorate knows the dangers of a sedimentary life. They'll move. It'll be a massive pain, but it's a pain worth feeling compared to death or servitude under the Nox.
They're right, you know. We've stayed even when the threats move more closer than we're comfortable with. It's me, isn't it? They know I'm here.
One of our undercover operatives found a data disk with the location of something called the Kishtar. That location pointed directly to us. Now someone's either leaking information in exchange for their life, or the Nocturi have discovered a way to detect us through our cloaking generators.
Kishta. Is that what they're calling me now?
They attached the symbol of the double helix next to the name, so we assume it's their new pet name for you now.
So which faction is after me? These new guys or the Nox?
They're both Nocturi, KERION. However, we have reason to believe these new Nocturi hadn't made any moves yet. As far as we understand, that audio we intercepted is the first time they've made themselves known. Besides, it shouldn't matter of which faction. You're wanted by both.
So what's the plan?
One day before evac, you're going to be taken to a private location where a flyer is going to pick you up and take you 4 clicks north of the ranges. We have a base hidden in the mountains. You're to be given a new identity chip. I'm sorry, kid, but we can't risk those sons of bitches finding out who you are. If they find a way to
synthesize my DNA and share it with the other Nocturi, game over. I know. I just hate the fact of having to sit around and hide like a coward. We're not going to be out there doing something. You have no idea what it's like.
You've known your whole life that being the hybrid was never going to be easy. No one knows who you really are except me, KERION. If the council members knew I was putting the hybrid out on scout duties, they'd have my head. You wanted to be on the front line and I let you. I can pull you out at any time. All I need to do is tell exactly one person who and what you are and the cat'll be out of the bag. They'll either kill you or keep you locked away. You know it and I know it. Don't make me regret letting you choose your own path.
My
How many Nocturi do you reckon you've killed?
Oh, I don't know, hundreds.
Have you ever actually met Colonel Dawn?
Yeah, I have.
What's he actually like?
He's a good man.
Is it true what they say about Melbourne?
All gone. Not one human left alive.
You were there for the evacuations.
I was there to take it back. 4 companies of resistance. We even had cells from the Adelaide faction join us. The commanders figured if we took the city back it'd deal a huge blow to the Nocturi morale. 450 people went into that campaign. 5 came back. Of those 5, 3 were injured and died on the way back to base.
Well, I'm guessing you were one of the 2, but who was the other one?
You know, you ask a shitload of questions. You just keep an eye out. And don't fall asleep. Fall out up here, take an E. Fall out, kid. Take an E. What's your name?
Jade, sir. I'm really scared.
So am I. What are you using?
This. I found it.
used one of these before? You can use this. I've got 2 of them. I'll swap ya. This one's better. And when we both walk out of here alive, I want that back. And you get one of these. Stay close.
We've detected energy levels coming from the structure, possibly from a small generator. Interesting. I wonder what he's doing. I say we take him now. Patience. One more outburst and what? You'll have me face the council? I could just as easily report you for the countless danger you have put us in time and time again! We have lost more men on this mission than all of my missions combined. No one has said anything! I'm starting to think you want us to fail this mission. Do you challenge me? It is true that we have lost some valuable Nocturi lives. But losses are expected! Every Nocturi who fights for the Empire knows the dangers of operating in enemy territory. No free Nocturi fights for the Empire that sought to enslave us! Spy! The whole time you have been fighting under our banner! You have been operating for the Empire! I chose this mission to bring glory to the Empire and its people! We will assume our rightful place as rulers over your inferior faction! I will hardly accept that!
You said before there's always a girl.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
There was someone.
Was.
She died.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
That makes 4.
Well done. I'm on 6.
Since where?
Since now. Look down. So, you have anything special planned for when we get back?
Why?
Haha, very funny, KERION. You forgot again, didn't you?
No, I remembered.
Okay. What am I talking about?
What, you really think I'll forget your birthday?
7. And it's not my birthday. Fuck you.
How many knocks did the recon AV site?
There are quite a few. By the way, Smooth.
What was? What? Pandora, okay, I'm sorry.
us before we left that the Empire would find us. I, like the others, did not think it possible. If it were not for his admissions, I would still think so. Yes. Shall we continue the mission? The Council should be notified. We are too close. If he was a spy, then the Empire already knows everything. Including how important this Gliese is. We have worked far too hard and long for them to just sneak in and take away a victory our people have worked so hard for. There is the issue of leadership. A few of us believe that if you do capture the Gliese, you will kill him before transport. I suggest one of the others... Nocturi law states that a code of vengeance be initiated. Else must you murder to appease this code? We have orders. Clan codes are abolished in a time of war, and make no mistake, we are at war. We must stand together with a single goal. We must not separate for some code of honor. We are Nocturi! We fight for our family, memories, scars and stories. We fight for the protection of our people. Have you forgotten that? I begin to wonder why a subordinate is continually questioning me. You should ask yourself how to better serve. Or have you forgotten how a Nocturi carries himself? The life of leadership is now mine! I control this group as the strongest warrior here! I will command, and you will obey. The Gliese will pay for his actions. His body will be transported back with us, and a cure will be synthesized. Believe me when I say, him being alive makes no difference. How do we proceed? We attack tomorrow at dusk. Round everybody up. No one enters the shack. Noctur!
This is it. Give me the bomb! Give me the bomb! Keep! Give me the bomb! Give me it now! I don't want to die, please! I need you right now! Give me the bomb! Keep! Michael! I am who you think I am. Give me it!
no longer avenge the weaker warriors in our cast. Take their supplies and bury them.
So you must be the one they call Kishta. I will take pleasure in bleeding you dry. You will be the key that will unlock the secret to finally surviving on this cursed rock, and to crush your petty resistance. As for you,
our people will never bow before you again.
You will drop dead at our feet! These humans will survive as slaves to serve our purposes. We have been watching your faction fight these petty aliens for quite some time now. I must say it is ridiculous that they still have a foothold to this day. Our vengeance will be swift and decisive, and you will watch as all your work will turn to ash before your very eyes. Our chance to embrace this planet's surface during the daylight will allow our species to thrive once more. Your species' purpose was to bring us to our new home. That is all. Rejoice, human. You no longer have to suffer under the shadow of these pathetic Nocturi. You will suffer under ours.
Here's the name. Fucking.
Look, I was surprised to train on my own. Other people just distract. Train. Then they train. I was trained.
My name is Lieutenant Ryder. Last word was the Nocturi have all but been exterminated. The Empire now dominates Earth with a force of unmatchable power. Colonel Dawn's last words were to protect her with my life. I named her Acacia. Nocturi blood courses through her veins.
The Nocturi will pay for what they did to Mum and Dad.
No one knows she exists.